What makes up a salt? To a chemist, a salt is any compound that contains ions. So, the question arises, what is an ion? Ions come from atoms. Atoms are elements that are seen on the periodic table, which is shown on the slide. Let's look at a specific example, copper, to illustrate the concept of an ion coming from an atom. So, copper or any other atom starts off electrically neutral. It has the same number of protons and electrons. The two images both depict copper. The one on the left is what is typically seen on a periodic table. One on the right helps visualize the atom itself. So the nucleus is made up of protons and neutrons, and the number of protons, which are positively charged, is shown on either the top left corner or in the middle of the atom, in this case 29. The little red circles are depicting electrons, which carry a negative charge. Since there's 29 electrons and 29 protons, the copper atom itself is neutral. Ions are atoms that become charged. It can either be an anion, which gains electrons, becoming negatively charged, or a cation, losing electrons and becoming positively charged. Remember, when you're making an ion, you're only removing or adding electrons. The number of protons remains the same. Let's look at copper and copper 2+ as an example. When an atom becomes an ion, the new charge on the ion can be written numerically or in Roman numerals. Here we have a copper atom on the left and a copper 2+ ion on the right. So the valence electrons, which are shaded in the boxes, are lost, making the total number of electrons 29 from 227. Since you lost 2 electrons and still have 29 protons, there are 2 more positive charges, and that's why copper becomes copper 2+.